Hello, bonjour, welcome everyone. Today we are painting a cat. I know it's the second time we are painting a cat, but this one is special to me. So let me show you. This is this cat, and it happens to be my daughter's cat. So it's really cool. Hi, Sijanit. How are you? And I decided that I would make a portrait of this cat and offer it to my daughter after. So I'm painting, let me place this in big, yes. I'm painting on the cardboard. This is a mixed media cardboard. It's A4 size, and I have lightly traced the drawing just to be sure I have the accurate shapes. And I've been using a red colored pencil because why not? So I will change a bit the image because here you have strawberry leaves and I wanted the leaves to be more on the cat, so I have moved it a bit. And I will begin by the background. And it will be quite messy today. Hi, Sandy. It will be quite messy today as I have no border, no edges. I want this to be fully painted. So I will go certainly on top of the table, but that's okay. And this is cardboard, so I don't want to be too liquid, actually. So let's begin by some light background. What I plan to do is having the shadows on this side towards the green and here towards the blues and purple a bit, and this side is a bit warmer. So I will make a warm background here and a cool background here. Let's try this and see how it goes. I have cleaned my palette for a change because I thought that the pinks that were inside were not really accurate. Let's see how it behaves, this cardboard. Not sure. This is really a good surface for gouache. But let's be adventurous. So let me know, are you painting along or are you just watching? I'm always curious to know that. Let me move this in the middle, that will be better. So I'm using what I have left on my palette. Just spray a bit. Make a mix and just going close to the edge of the shape of the head. And by the way, I just discovered that this kind of cat is called a tuxedo cat. So it was really fun because we don't have a specific name for it in French. I don't think so. And I'm going quite liquid now. Just dipping my brush in the water and add some warm colors. So it's supposed to be kind of a blurry, abstract background, so I'm not really looking for something realistic, more something muted with different colors. And now I want to go in the cool side. So you see, this is very rough. Yeah, good question. It's mixed media cardboard, so I don't think it's really waterproof, but I want to be safe and I don't want to go too liquid because I'm afraid it will be strange if I go too liquid. And as I said, it's getting messy on the desk. And blurring a bit the edges, and I see at the very end if I need to fix some values here to go with something lighter or not. For now, I think that's good. I will place the reference of the cardboard I'm using in the description below. Go for something a bit cooler towards the blue. I'm adding a bit of blue in my greenish here. And if you want a really powerful blue, you get Prussian blue and it's instantly going to the cool side. I need to have kind of a dark background on this side because I want the white of the hair to be visible on top. So I'm not exactly copying the image. I rarely do that anyway. And here, let me push this. I'm defining the shapes of the leaves with a negative painting. And I will certainly go back and fix some mistakes here. And moving a bit my green so it's not always the same color everywhere. And it needs to be dark because my leaves on top of this will be light. So I think it's good this way. Yes, and something a bit cooler in the middle, a bit lighter. Just wanted to add some variety because the cat is really light, and as it is very green on this side, yes, the reference image is in the description under the video. You can download it. It's a personal photo, but you're welcome to use it if you want. And you have the link already. Actually, I have placed the next live session paintings on YouTube. I think you have 6 or 7 ahead. And in each one, you have the image that you can download ahead. And you can prepare your drawing so we can dive directly into the painting, because I feel we would spend too much time drawing during the painting session. And here it can be lighter because this is the white of the head, no, the black, so it will pop up anyway. Okay, I will let this dry a bit and see how it goes once the cat is painted. Because it will balance everything differently. And now you have to think before going further. I will make the strawberry leaves at the very end because they are on top of the cat in my drawing. So I can make this part of the cat. I think the hair is reflecting the green of the leaves here. So I can go with something white but greenish and grayish. So let's make a big mix. Just grab some green and a hint of black. I said a hint. Too much. So this hair, how is it? Oh, not bad. And it's going on top because she has long hair, very long hair. We are brushing every day and I can tell you it's quite long. So using a very thick paint, I'm going outside of the edge. And now going on top, and this is lighter, a bit of the paw. And a bit of blacky. And I'm using a warm black, which is ivory black. Because you have cool and warm blacks. As for every color, by the way. Okay, I think this is it for the green. Now let's go for something lighter. I'm just building layers of hair and slightly changing the hue. This one is very light here. I'm going with pure white. And now I need to clean my brush and go for something a bit bluish on this side, a bit purplish, I said. Get some white, a hint of pink, a hint of blue, maybe more blue. I want to darken this with a bit of black. And maybe it's not dark enough. Because it's actually not exactly black and white, it's a lot of colors. Even pink, because why not? All right, and this side is a bit different. And while I'm at the purple, I think here it's a bit purple. Just that I have the color on my brush and I want to use it before cleaning my brush. This is better. Getting a bit more bold with my colors. This one is really dark. As well as this one. You really want to think about the contrasts and the values. Very, very dry paint, so you can figure out the hair, the way it grows. And this is a bit blurry, so I will blur it by dipping my finger in the clean water and rub the edge because it's out of focus. All right, and now I'm turning to the blue again. And actually, this is the value that matters the most, not the color. So you look at the reference image and you blink, and you will see that this part and this part are supposed to be the same value, and now I have made a mistake. It's not the same. So I need to darken this. And she has really a multicolor hair. Okay. And what about some chin? I want the chin to be visible, so I need to have a different either shade or value from the neck. Which I missed here. All right. And I have prepared a bit of titanium white to go on top of everything and to add some highlights. More white. I need to finish the white before going further. And this part is slightly darker, but this one is really light. So clean my brush and go for some warmth. So maybe a hint of pink, just a hint to tone down my white. And to see that it's a different color than the white of the paper. And also because highlights will be more visible if it's not pure white. Okay, so I think that's a good basis. Ooh, a lot of pink. Oh, my finger is dirty. Jesus, I'm making some mistakes. So if you're joining now, we are painting this tuxedo cat, but I wanted it to be very colorful, so I'm not using pure white so far. And let's go for some black, and if you look closely, the hair here is more brown than black. And also here it's a warm black anyway. So I have pure black, but I feel it for some parts only, like around the eye. Yeah, she's coming to life now. And let's get a slightly grayish tone for the under part. And I will add details at the very end because she has a bit of white hair inside of the black. And a bit of brown here, just as a makeup. And this is inside the ear. It's easier to do it first and go on top after. This I will do it at the end. Okay, and some brown. Let's mix some brown. Warm brown here, but later maybe. Okay. Oh, what about the whiskers? I think it's easier to do with some gel pen. And I'm still keeping my flat brush to not getting lost in details. That's the best way to have something simplified, is to use a very large brush. Could be larger, by the way, but I'm so used to this one. And some hair is growing here, some white hair, but I need to place a color under. Maybe this is turning a bit on the pink side now. And I'm not sure you can really tell with the camera how subtle are my color shifts. But as usual, I will be showing you at the end all the textures and the colors you have. This is really black, actually. And that's okay if I don't feel everything, because my background is white and it's fine. Okay, and a bit more black here, even if it's more grayish actually. This side is on the sun. Okay, my palette is drying. Bonjour, Émilie. Are you using watercolor brushes for gouache or brushes for acrylic? Good question. This one is an acrylic brush. Actually, I find that the cheapest brushes are the ones that work the best for me. I cannot tell you the brand because I'm using it too much and there is nothing written on it. But it's a very basic brush, synthetic hair. It costs something like €3 maybe. And this is what works the best for me. Maybe not for you, but I think that watercolor brushes, they hold too much water, actually, for gouache. So it's easier when you can control the amount of water. That's what I feel. Okay, and this part is really dark, and I'm really clogging my desk. That's fine, it's just gouache, so really just wipe it off. Sorry. And this part is really in the sun. I want to show that. Oh, I said it would be messy, and it is. So go really dark with your brush strokes. I mean, go bold. Ah, de rien. Maybe this one is a bit too light. Okay. Time to fix maybe the hair, what? Ears. Lost my English for a while. So I'm placing a background on which I will be painting the hair, the white hair. That is really important. And now I will switch to smaller brush because I need to go into details like the eyes and the nose. Yeah, change the brush. I will go for a round brush. This one is synthetic as well. It's a Raphael, size 4, for what it's worth. Because I don't know for you, but I never understood the size and numbers on the brushes. It's really, you place two brands next to each other and they have the same number, but they don't have the same size. Must be me. So taking some black, go for a bit more details. And there is a bit of shadow here to show the mouth. So a bit of makeup. Cats always have makeup. And she has a gorgeous color for the eyes. Okay, it's a mess. I don't know if you are doing this sometimes, but it's good to paint the head down so you really paint what you see and not what you think. And of course you have to reverse your image as well. And let's make the eyes. So ideally I would take the color that is here that I don't have anymore, of course. Let's make a mix. Lots of white. This side is really light. And so placing the same color in the background. I like to have a color that is in different parts on the painting. And this eye is really in the shadow. So it's darker. And after that, I will be able to go back to the white. While my eyes are drying. So what about the timing? Yeah, that will do it. Just cleaning my brush in the background. Supposed to be some foliage or I don't know what. And the nose, I will take a very small brush. This is a size 1.2. And it's a warm pink. A bit too warm. Most important thing is to know how to mix your colors. This is turning to something a bit more light and a bit more pink as well. And when it's dry, I will go back and add the nostrils, so to speak. Okay, she looks blind, but it will be better in a minute. So while it's drying, let's go for the leaves. Because it's time to do it. Actually, I have a green that is ready-made, that is almost the one I want. Suggestion of the leaves more than an accurate rendering, as always. Let's cover the hair. I will have to fix some values, I see it already. And the leaf, the stem, it's a bit more yellow, a bit lighter. Adding some light in some parts of the leaves, so it shows a bit more interest. Yeah, and here I need to go back. Oh, let's fix some eyes because she's weird now. She is really weird. Okay, go for this hair. It's kind of dark, kind of it's shadow. And now I'm placing what is supposed to be the lightest part of the hair, which is here. Okay, I said the eyes because it's freaking. A little tip for you is to make sure you are really wiping the droplets on the metallic part, or it will give you a a drop of water on your paint, and you don't want that. And the other one. Yes, there she is. And go for some loose hair. And then I will make the whiskers. Maybe define this a bit more. And for the whiskers, I said maybe it would be good to do it with the gel pen. For now, I'm taking my titanium white with a very clean brush and dipping inside the tube directly, just to take the little bit I need. And this part is really in the sand, so it's really white. And also some loose hair. Because of course it's not so cut out in reality. This part is really white. Make a little heart for the nose. And this side is a bit in the dark, so it's not as white. Hi Loretta. No problem, you have the replay. That's a good thing with YouTube. So this is the final touches. I know I say that every time, and then I spend a lot of time adding more details and more details. But this is really where the painting is coming to life. Well, given the amount of hair we are combing every day, I can tell you she has very, very long hair. The more you brush, the more you get. So pure titanium white, giving some light in some parts that were lost in the shadows. Can you see where the light is catching the hair, or where the hair is catching light? Would be more accurate. Oh, I need to lighten a bit the eye on the light part here. Because she has incredible eyes. And also the nostrils. Sorry, my palette has moved. Ah, yes, it makes the difference. Bit of black here would be cool. Yeah. And I think we are close to something. A bit more white here. Yes, I think I will be safe and make the whiskers with a gel roll. Don't know where it is, but I will have for the painting to dry first, or it will be a mess, and I don't want to mess it. Highlights, because that's the best part. I'm going lighter than what I think I need, because I know it will dry lighter. Okay, I think, oh, there is something here that is light. Thank you, Brenda. She looks quite cool, I must say. I'm happy with it. So now it's not to ruin it at the very end, because sometimes those things happen. I wanted to have kind of a plant here, but I should have painted the background completely, not leave some space for it. And what I want to do is blur a bit the background, because so far I think it's a bit too strong. And also there is a slight part here that is dark. And this one is a bit darker. Oh, I lack some white hair here. There is a lot of white hair. Seems to be working. Actually, I think I found a good amount of water in my paint. Took me a long time. And also there is a slight white here. Catching the light. Right. So let's go for some smudging. So be brave. Take water. Clean your finger. And rub the edges, because it's supposed to be out of focus. So you don't want this to be too defined. It's more of a bokeh effect. So not too much water either, because my cardboard, I don't know if it's really handling well the water. And meanwhile it's drying, so I will be able to place my white gel pen. Yeah, better. Maybe a bit more light in here. To show the veins. So this is it. And it's not as thin as you think it is. Actually, I will make a try. You see, it's kind of very thick. Actually, maybe I can do something thinner with the paint. I don't know. This is a scary moment, because if I make a mistake, I will ruin everything. So let's be brave. Not working very well. Ah, beautiful. Don't do what I'm doing. Don't rub with your finger. So used to rub the paint. So I have to fix my mess with some black paint. Who said there was a mistake? There is no mistake. Yeah, let's call this finished. So here it is. You have a lot of colors in the hair of the cat, including pink here. Maybe it's a bit too much, but that's fine. And I cannot move too much because there is a lot of water still. Can you tell here? Yeah. So I hope my daughter will like her gift. And don't forget to tag me on social media if you are, what is the name of the pen? So this is what it's called. Let me show you that. If you can tell. Yes, it's Uni-Ball Signo Broad. So much information. White, it's pigment ink. Uni-Ball. I don't know. This is the one I'm used to. I'm sure you have other brands that are good as well. Now for today, I think it's good, and see you next week. Next week will be a bit different. We will be painting with watercolor, and I will be showing how to make a travel sketchbook actually. And this is the last class I have released yesterday. So see you next week. Thanks for coming. Bye-bye.